Okay.
What the heck?
Don't get copyright already.
I don't even know what happened there. I didn't click anything on my phone, a video just popped up. I don't even know what happened there.
Second time lucky. Hopefully your internet's actually good.
Hmm. It sounded like a non-copyright song anyway, so it should be fine.
I did see Matt's thing, he lasted longer than Quali down the stream did.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Found the stream, so I can see the chat. Hello, Machine Fishy. Sorry about the inconvenience with my internet apparently not making it tonight. And
Of course, we got Root in the chat as well, congratulating PSGL for 300 subs. Of course, that was reached this week, I believe, so on the weekend.
300 subs, jeez. And still, well, it's quite an old channel, but we've only just recently started using it, so 300 subs is a good achievement already. So
only for a season we've been using this channel. In the process, we gained like
yeah,
250 subs, I believe, or something like that. Catch up on my channel now. Of course,
how many have you got?
I did have 443, although most came from one video. But then I lost a couple of subscribers this week because, you know, the YouTube did like that thing where they delete subs from your account, or whoever's like bots or inactive accounts getting deleted and stuff. That's basically what they did with me. I lost about 8 subscribers.
Oh, that's a fat L.
Yeah, for a channel like mine, I've been hit pretty bad there, so...
Yeah.
I hardly do anything on it anyway, so it doesn't really faze me, to be honest.
Just carry on streaming, or... We should actually talk about qualifying then, your channel, to be fair. So...
Yeah, so when we joined back, Sabetti was on pole for a little while before Sven took it off, and he's currently on it by about 4/10 as we get the telemetry and stuff up. Marshall, it seems like a lot of drivers are selecting the soft compound tyres.
Yeah, I believe the strat today is going to be the soft to mediums. I think I've done no driving on this track in months, so I believe it's soft to mediums or soft hards. So fairly simple strategy. Not like Canada, where you could have 2 stops. And I'm trying to find someone on a lap. I think Poggle in P5 might be on the lap.
Yeah, so the old stream has been deleted, which is good, and the new stream
thank you.
Has title change, so yeah, should be fine.
And Connor's supporting Honda Par.
Not a surprise.
Yeah, Callum Anderson in the Toro Rosso today.
Yeah.
In P4, so good lap from Callum so far. Or shall we say Aaron?
El Truco is on a lap.
Oh yes, come on now, Truco. As a hello Cameron. I think that's Cameron. If it's not Cameron, I'm sorry.
That's Nexus Nibiru. I know that because I commentated over him in F3 and he told me his name a couple of times, so I know who that is.
I think he's a Toxic Tomato in F2 now. He's actually doing bits in F2. So fair play to him.
A lot of the old F3 guys are doing bits in F2 at the minute. It's good to see, really.
Yeah, I mentioned that not long ago. And F3 and F2 are just so close in pace nowadays. And it's literally down to practice. If you practice more, obviously more time you'll find. So...
Yeah, so Betty and Ardio were just racing, not Ardio, Billy were just racing each other there. It's like when Sebastian Vettel said at China this season, they race hard on the Fridays and they do on the Sundays.
Yeah, just getting the race practice in. As El Truco goes P6 for 1:32.8, and I just want to point out, look at Swen's time. That's a big gap to P2, like 4/10 around this track is quite massive.
Bear in mind though, we got 3 temps left. The track could have ramped up a bit, of course the sun's starting to break out now.
Yeah. And Mescalas is on a lap.
Now ILR race I was doing, by the way, that was quite a chaotic race. So yeah, I might have lost a bit of my commentating pizzazz for this one. There was a lot of big crashes, that's what I'm saying. No rollovers though. They weren't that extreme.
Oh, that's only in F6 when we get flips.
Yeah, and FE, the old FE division, Cavallo actually rolled it once in Belgium.
I remember that. Yeah. As a Mesclas actually goes second, 2 tenths behind Swen. So good showing from the McLaren guys so far, second and third. Anyone? Billy's on the lap. He started a lap. Okay.
Yeah, Cavallo will be happy in a minute because Newcastle leading 1-0 against Sheffield United thanks to Saint Maximin.
Saint Maximin, what I would say, is quite good. He needs to go to a bigger team though, I think, to show his full potential.
Yeah, and if you don't know, and this time, by the way, this is definitely not bait. I have not been baited out this time because I remember, I think it was last week around Canada when I did the F2 race. I said that Unai Emery had been sacked, and I got it off that fake BBC News website, fake BBC News Twitter page thing, and he wasn't actually sacked. But this time, this is true. Yeah, Marco Silva's been sacked from Everton within the last 2 hours. So if you don't know, you know.
It was coming.
Yeah, but it depends on who they get in now. David Moyes has been heavily linked, and if they get David Moyes, then they're effed. So I'm gonna try and keep this a PG stream because they're currently in the relegation. So right now, the last thing they need is Moyes.
Yeah, Moyes, I don't think was that bad for Everton before he went to United.
Yeah, it's been a downhill ride since. And look at the time between Sabetti and Dumniels, 2,000 of a second.
Yeah. F6 is always this close. It's just so competitive. Like, me and Andre say that every week, it's impossible to say top 3 for quality or race. Because you never know who's good at what track.
Yeah.
So, I remember one time Pornage won, out of nowhere. Then Swen wins. Dumlius won last week, you just never know.
F6 is kind of like, well, you could say it's either like Formula E, where there's a new winner every week, or the 2012 season, when there was 7 different winners in the first 7 races.
Yeah, it was.
That was a crazy season. I wish I was like, well, I remember watching some of the races from that season. I wasn't a full-time F1 viewer until 2013. I wish I watched that season fully now, knowing, also at the time I didn't really understand what was going on.
His mess glasses retired.
I remember watching Brazil 2008 and Canada 2011 though. I remember watching them too.
Yeah, I remember watching Brazil 2008. I wasn't really into F1 back then, but
I was free.
I remember,
so it was hard to understand what was going on. But yeah, of course I know now, and of course.
What a moment though, to win a championship.
In the last corner.
Yeah,
you're 24, and you're 24 years old. You have the whole of the United Kingdom on your back. In your second season, and you win on the last corner.
Yeah, I felt bad for Massa though.
Yeah,
everyone has to like Massa.
At least you can say he won it for 30 seconds. At least he won it.
Well, yeah.
For a time.
As Cablo, as we missed, has gone actually P5. So good lap there from Cablo.
Yeah. Of course, unfortunately for Massa as well, that was his last race win of his career, actually, as well, wasn't it? So what happened to his...
What happened to him next season?
He could have won.
He must have won another one after that.
Nope, that was his last one. Because of the springers happened the next season.
Oh god, yeah, I remember 2009. The bronze spring hit him in the face at Hungary.
Yeah, it was Barrichello's spring.
Yeah.
Ardio's just gone P3.
Oh, Ardio, I've missed that.
Callum Anderson's retired in his 7th position.
Ardio's been in good form. Was on the podium last week.
Morris Guy goes P13. Sorry to...
I think I asked Ardio last week if he's looking forward to Russia. And I believe he said he hates Russia. Oh, it's not as quick here. So, good luck from him there.
I'm surprised to see that Polish town is outside the top 10.
That is surprising, to be fair. Yeah, one of the championship contenders for the season. He's actually lost a bit of his wing, I can
Yeah.
see.
But his AI is controlling him. You know, the AI, but the in-lap AI on this
Yeah,
game is a bit retarded. I guess you could say that. Is that a offensive word? I guess you could say.
and I don't think anyone else is on a lap.
Yeah, Gio didn't set a time in the end.
No. Juho and Matt actually had a good battle last week in Canada, so hopefully they can have another one today.
Yep, with the amount of soft runners.
Oh, that's it, he never tried it. Oh, yeah, that was it.
The amount of soft runners though. Maybe a wet start with that little kink, and knowing how F6 can be, we've seen the most amount of flips here in probably PSGL history in 2 in the last season.
Yeah.
You never know what could happen in a
Yeah,
wet
and
race
these
around that
guys,
kink.
like, some of these guys are experienced and like to just keep the front wing. Some of these guys are young and hungry to prove themselves. So, with that coming together, it just pile-ups.
Yep.
As yeah, I'm just looking. Oh, okay, I've missed it, but there's like the top 15 all within a second of each other. So that's very good to see.
Yeah. So his tweet on, I've seen his tweet on Twitter. YouTube Rewind 2019 plays it safe and becomes a Watch Mojo Top 10 anime portrayals video.
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to go and see YouTube
No,
Rewind.
neither have I. I remember there was loads of hate of it last year.
Yeah, from what I've heard though, PewDiePie's in it this year, so it's all good as long as he's in it.
I was expecting like the boxing thing to be in there.
The KSI Logan Paul match.
Yeah.
I believe it is, I'm not sure. I know Mr. Beast is in there too, so that's good.
He's doing bits, to be fair.
I do like watching his content when he appears though.
Yeah, I don't really watch him often, but I've seen he gets millions of views.
Yeah. Especially when he planned to plant 20 million trees and actually did it. With the help of internet, of course. Anyway, the formation lap has started, we've not mentioned yet, but it's dry. But it's dark.
Yeah. It is quite overcast.
And we got 2 cars not got going here. We've got GG Gaming King and Wilo Billy are on the grid still. So we got 17 cars that have actually gone on to the formation lap here, while the other 2 just remained there.
And we've got 5 people starting on the medium tyres of Pornage, Boomer, Morris, Juho and Matt, or CTI Steeman. So they're going to go long and may cause a factor for the leaders when they pit, so that's going to be one to watch out for.
Yeah, Blue Jean isn't here tonight. He's the Racing Point usually, isn't he?
Yeah. I'm not sure where he is tonight. I did see him in Discord earlier. He might be out with his family or something, not sure.
Understandable. Ponage Town on the set of mediums could do something.
Yeah, Pornage and Boomer definitely wants to watch.
What's
like,
up?
Pornage, like you said, one of the championship contenders, and Boomer, the reigning champion. You just never can count him out.
Yeah, of course, Ponage Town has he was running well in the FP race, got spun out, and then got involved in a big collision on the last lap with Tom and Warren Haig. I don't know, have you seen that crash?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that was a near flip. The car got on its side.
Of course, being F6 driver to flip in FP.
Yeah. Well, FP has had his fair share of big crashes. Of course, flashback to last season at Australia, when half the grid got involved in a big pilot could not turn to.
Oh,
start the season.
Well, remember that? Was it last season? F4 Italy, when after the safety car.
That was the season before. I remember because that was on 2018. That one.
Yeah, I remember Lickle and Matt was streaming it, and it was just so funny.
To be honest, I was
But
laughing
half,
at, I was laughing my head
half
off
the
at the
field
flip
is...
last week. So, big pile up happens here. I
Oh,
don't even know
that...
what could happen.
Just expect the unexpected in F6.
Alright, so this is a very nice camera. I got Cody's there. Cheers.
Yeah, in the back of the grid.
Yeah, there we go. So we've got 3 lights, we've got 4 lights, and we have 5 lights here at Russia. It's lights out and away we go.
Looks like
Swen's
got flyer. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, watch out
Swen,
from the
the
track
man,
in
has got a
slipstream.
flyer. It's all clean through the kink, actually.
There's lots of cars bunching up.
Toro Rosso. Just looking for a dive there. That was Poggle.
There's a Renault
there's a Renault round.
That's
Cablo. Cablo.
I'm not sure what happened to Cablo.
Oh, here comes Mess Class. And Ardio's down the inside of him. And Ardio's going to take the lead here.
He has.
Ardio takes the lead. Mess Class follows behind in second position. There's a lot of positions being changed around down in the midfield. They're 3 wide for the corner there. Between Milo, Billy, GG Gaming and Boomer. And they're still going side by side into the next corner.
Morris and Gaming King are still side by side, though. Yeah. Big factor will be penalties today. I've seen a few corner cuts already, so...
Yeah, Russia is one of those harsh tracks, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a collision, and very lucky that Truco and Poggle actually didn't end up halfway in the wall and upside down there. Marshall.
Yeah, I would have just been off crying if it was El Truco. But good to see that he's still in P7 with his wing, I hope.
I'll check that. Yes, it's still got his wing. The other Mercedes has gone behind the background.
There's Williams round.
And that is GG Gaming King. And Matt has gone off as well, so that, unfortunately. He's hit Admo, he's hit his teammate. And Matt's lost his wing.
Thing you want to do.
Yeah, Matt's lost his wing. He's going to go into the pits here. That's a shame for Mr. Matt Romano.
And it looks like the top 2 pulling away from Swen over a second gap already. So if they help each other in slipstream, as it looks like Swen just nailed first 2 corners.
Oh, he's got collision up behind. It's Poggle, and he's reset to the track, and that's caused chaos behind him. So everyone has to try and take evasive action.
I personally hate it when people do that, just reset to track. It's just so scary just seeing a mirror on the racing line.
Imagine it happens literally right in front of you, the car just appears.
Yeah. Then we've got the battle between Juho, Boomer, Morris, and Cablo's here. And so is Poggle.
Duo's got wing damage, I believe.
Oh, has he?
Oh, no, I was just seeing things.
Oh, no, he hasn't.
Right. Yeah, so Morris going Cablo and Poggle all battling here. Poggle goes to the inside on Cablo. He's a bit too far behind, but cuts the corner, so that's going to probably give him a warning there, knowing how penalties actually work here at Russia.
Look at look at Juho over Boomer.
Go on, Duo. He gets it. Oh no, he doesn't, and he's in the wall. I think Boomer rather came across him in there. I didn't really get a clean angle of that, but looks like
was that
to
kind
me.
of like a Leclerc Vettel in Brazil, when they just like tapped a little bit? Then.
Yeah, I think so. And here comes wide low Billy on Twanuk. He overshoots it. Swen sets the fastest lap. Let's actually go to that.
Yeah,
DRS now enabled, of course. DRS, the tow around here and the DRS is heavy. Here comes Mess Class anyway to the outside of Ardio into turn 1.
Good defending there from Ardio. Placed his car great, but
that's a good angle.
Mess Class could still get him. I think this is turn 3 or 4 coming up. Yeah, but it's a bit too far behind.
Yeah, Boomer and Duo are going hammer and tong for turn 3, the oval corner.
Oh, jeez. Looks like Julius almost lost a back end and sent it into the wall, but luckily he corrected it.
Yeah, he's got Callum Anderson, Honda Pa right behind him.
Callum's not usually a great qualifier, I've noticed this season, but he is good in the races, so...
Oh, Duo fins round, and he's collected Morris guy.
Oh,
he spun off. Poggle rather came across on him there, I've got to admit. That wasn't a full Duo spin what we usually see. And Morris guy is out of the race. There'll be a visual safety car or safety car, Lewis.
Can we see it? I was just about to say that same thing, but it is this game and that they exist, so no.
Well, we did get a VSC and a safety car in the FP race, so you never know. But the
There's a
flag
slight
section anyway.
chance. Better chance of packing Ronaldo and Messi on FIFA.
That is a rather slim chance, so. And Duo has locked up, and he's nearly done the Carlos Sainz.
There's a yellow flag last sector, but I'll be focusing on the leads right now. Mesclas and RDO.
Dumlios and Sabetti actually going side by side. Dumlios is just gone.
Yeah. Oh, and Sabetti's ran wide. Well,
that's a
cut
bit
the corner. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what the game. I don't know what the game is like when you go through the bollard like you're supposed to do in real life, and that's the Alfa Romeo nearly got shoved at the back of Twanak with turn 3. While Billy just went straight off the throttle through there because he felt he was going to go into the wall, maybe.
Yeah, maybe these tyres are starting to overheat. I'm not sure how overheating tyres are on this track, so...
Milo Billy was weaving a bit there, so maybe he's a bit frustrated about how El Truco's going about things.
He needs to keep his cool, Billy.
Oh. The tensions are flaring here, and El Truco does not give him much space to work with there through the corner. He's just there for now.
Billy just needs to keep his cool right now. He doesn't want to do anything silly.
Yeah, it's the last thing he wants to do right now as he goes to the inside. There's Billy. El Truco tries to squeeze him out again, but it looks like Billy is going to try and hang it around the outside. I tried to do this against Cliffy and FP, and it spun me off into the wall, and I retired. Billy's picked up a penalty, and Truco just stays ahead for now.
And there's a bit of carbon fibre from the Alpha, I think.
That was why I love Billy, yeah, and Twanak's now past him.
And RDO, interestingly, fastest lap in the leads with no DRS and slipstream. And he's got over a second lead over Mesclas.
This is RDO's track then, it must be, even though he's never driven this track. Now, no sense of practice, it seems like this is his track, and you're going to go pretty wide down here, though, into turn 1 by Billy, Twanak and Milan. The last time Twanak got involved in these battles, of course, last week he flipped over, and I don't know why I just keep on mentioning these flips, because this is the vision of flips, this is.
Yeah, it'll be awesome if you get another flip. As Billy's struggling, it is. Billy is struggling with that half a front wing, but to be fair, he's keeping with El Truco a tad as El Truco picks up the pen.
A lot of that, though, to be fair.
If you was Billy, would you pit for like mediums or hards to the end?
You could try it. I believe he did try to pit last lap, but he couldn't because Milan was there. So we'll have to see this lap whatever he does. Oh,
as we've got a Ferrari of Milan on Twanak.
Yep, and Milo Billy's making a move on El Truco. He's got him this time.
And looks like the Ferrari driver has got past the hat.
Twanak, and here comes Pornish down. Yellow flag saying that's Gaming King.
Gaming King.
Go on board Matt Stewart Hatton down here.
Yeah.
And he's gone into the wall there on the outside.
He looks like he's just dropped it on the exit.
So it looks like to me as well, Dumlios is actually catching sweat a bit. I don't know if you're seeing that.
He is. But... Yeah. Has Wing got damage or anything?
Not as far as I can see.
Dumlios is showing great pace in.
Poggle pits meanwhile. Here comes Ponish on Twanak. Ponish to the outside. Twanak rather let him have that one. All Twanak though came back at him. He's going to try it around the outside through turn 3. We got the best camera angle possible for it, but unfortunately for Twanak's sake, he doesn't make it.
Pornage is a tough driver to pass. I've commentated over him for the past few years now, and he is a fairly aggressive driver. So, as you may experience in FP with him before when he was racing. As much
as I've raced FP this season, I don't think I've come to face Pornish on the track often, if not at all. So I haven't really experienced it that much. I don't remember racing him.
Yeah.
course, I think you did
And
one race in FP this season, haven't you?
I think he. I'm not sure. I think he has done one or two this season. As look at Doomless all over Swen now.
Yeah. And they're not far off max class as well. If they can get but if they could gain a few tenths on him there, they could have got DRS. Because the detection point is right before the DRS activation point.
If you're one of the McLarens, what do you think of an undercut? To try and get an undercut, if it's Doomless for example, get an undercut on the top three and possibly lead.
Maybe. El Truco, meanwhile, got overtaken from by Milan when you was saying that.
Ah, come on now, Truco, get back. As it looks like Ponage is right behind him. Don't forget, Ponage on the mediums could be a factor at the end of the race.
Yeah.
So his tyres might be kicking into play right now and could be the fastest car on track.
Maybe.
As he's being held up.
Trionic, he hasn't really pulled away much from though.
No. And Cablo's less than 5 seconds behind, so if these guys just fight, it's just going to let Cablo back in. As the two Mercedes drivers actually go side by side, it looks like it's El Truco, it's James.
Yep.
At the same place as Valtteri Bottas let Hamilton go.
Yep. Infamously as well, on Google Maps for a while, they actually had the location point, didn't they, of Valtteri, it's James at that corner.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Basically, they search for Sochi on... I don't know if it does anymore, but if you search for Sochi on Google Maps and you go to that corner, it says Valtteri, it's James. There's like a cafe or something, or a restaurant.
That's funny. There's a
There's a couple of them. There's a lot of them around Baku as well. There's one where Ericsson hit me. Vettel crashing into Hamilton. They got that one there. There's quite a few of them.
I need to have a look at that after the race. As
there's a couple of pictures of them.
And it looks like Doomless is the quicker driver out of him and Swen.
Oh, Ardio's picked up a penalty.
Yeah. But I think Swen might be using like a low downforce setup because he's staying ahead of the McLaren down the straight, so...
Yeah.
How's his battery? He's got quite a lot of battery as well to Swen. It's Twanic and El Truco. Let's look at them quickly. Don't think there's going to be any moves here.
Nope.
So there is Pointage and Marlon.
Let's get a update on the football, shall we? Arsenal versus Brighton is...
Okay.
For some reason it's not showing the score on Twitter. It's currently 0-0. 0-0 after 25 minutes so far. Newcastle's still beating Sheffield United, so that's good news for Cabot. Yeah, there are only 2 games on tonight, aren't there? So the games got played last night. So as El Truco actually pitted there while he was doing that.
Yeah, onto the mediums. So he's going for an undercut against his teammate Twanic Milam. So I'm not sure really when to pit on this track. Probably lap 11, lap 12 maybe.
Oh, hang on a second. Battle between Gio and Matt there for a second.
2 weeks in a row I've been seeing this. The hottest rivalry in F6.
I think Matt rather let go though, so yeah, I think that's the end of that one, unfortunately. As much as we like to see Matt battle, it is a rarity. And
yeah, did you see F6 qualifying last week? He actually came out on track. Me and Sandre thought he was in qualifying, and the disappointment after he retired.
Yeah, he told me he was a dummy on Twitter.
Yeah. As Doomless is still trying to find a way past Swen, and they're both pitting. Doomless and Swen are both pitting, so the top two need to really push on this lap.
Yeah, it seems like Dumlios was trying to undercut Swen, but it rather didn't pay out for him, as you can see he's pitting.
Yeah.
So,
Doomless needs that Red Bull to get held up, which he doesn't. But
yeah.
does Doomless get held up? He does.
Ooh. It's bet he didn't beat him out, he was yet to go into his pit stall, but it's bet he's not going to be too far behind him.
Yeah. Well, where do they come up? Find Boomer. So they've got a clear run space.
El Truca could jump Sabetty and people here. I know they're already at the pits, but yeah, he seems to.
Yeah.
He's jumped Twanek, he's jumped
He's
Cavalry.
And let's look at the leaders, see what they do. Whereabouts are they? They're coming up to the last sector.
Mess Class has actually got DRS and audio here, actually.
Yeah.
He's closing the gap down the straight.
And they're both saving the battery pretty well, the top two.
Yeah. But I feel like Audio's tires started to go off a bit considering the fact that he is losing time
look
to
how
Mess
deep
Class.
he's gone.
Yeah.
He is juggling.
And they both pit together.
Yeah.
Oh, he did hit him there. Nearly. Ponich and Milan. Milan might pit you. Hey,
As
Milan.
Callum Anderson also pits, Billy stays out.
Billy and
Ponich.
Milan stay out front of the lap.
Yeah. Obviously, Punch staying out on the mediums. He'd probably be pitting lap 17, 18, maybe.
Let's see what happens here then.
Audio's out.
Audio
Ahead
just
of
got over him.
Meslas.
Just about though.
But where is Swen?
Actually, as you can see as well, there's a lot of guys coming around turn one as well, so they might get involved in the battle.
Swen.
Here comes Swen, and he's gonna take the net lead of the race. But for how long? Because of course these guys are gonna be on the fresher tyres. Only by a lap, but a lap can make a big difference.
Yeah, Audio is probably kicking at himself for like napping then.
Yeah.
And maybe if he looked after them tyres a bit better, he would still be ahead of that Red Bull. Because you just seen that last lap, he was struggling with understeer.
Yeah, it seems they're keeping with him. Mesclas just rather dropped off though. But Audio could even make the move if he wanted to before the DRS zone.
Yeah.
He's a bit too far behind with the way considering the DRS maybe. Not as quick through the corners, and now is where he will put the hammer down. He's trying to overtake
When
Swen.
not in DRS of Boomer.
And that's not what you like to see there, Marshall. El Truco picking penalties.
Oh, he can have a bad day, I guess. As Swen on the late brakes, just ahead of that not Sauber, Alpha.
Yellows.
That's a yellow flag. I think it's Poggle. Oh, and Poggle just.
Wow.
Yeah.
That could have been a flip.
That reminds me. Remember George Russell doing that when his brake failed?
Yeah, and that triggered a safety car, you know.
Yeah. Come on, game. Treat us. To be fair, Pointage will be praying for a safety car right now.
Although he's just left the session, that does give... You know, leaving the session actually gives it so there's much more of a chance of a safety car being out, or coming out.
I don't think there will be, yeah.
No.
I was going to say, Pointage and Milan then, if a safety car came out, they would be laughing.
Yeah. Have a look at this though. Boomer is... He's playing a part in this battle though, you know, for the lead.
He
just
is.
ahead of these guys, and he's just been overtaken while we was watching Poggle smash it into the wall there. But Mesclas, if he catches Boomer, then he could well be... He could get stuck behind him. I think Mesclas is...
Yeah, his audio's gone wide. He's made a mistake.
Yeah. What can Boomer do actually down this straight?
He's saving his battery, but look at the McLaren. He wants to get past. But it's also gone down to no ERS.
Oh,
Oh
he's
my
gonna.
god, this lip
Oh,
this lamp and
Ardio's
sink it,
gone
and
wide,
Audio's gone
and
off.
Boomer got attacked there, rather like a bump and run, but it rather helped him in the end because actually he's pulled out more of a gap.
Yeah, I don't think Mess Class has got damage.
Mile him into the pits.
Good stint from the Ferrari driver.
Yeah. Mess Class is getting frustrated though behind Boomer, you can see it.
Yeah.
He's past him though, so at least for now you probably won't have to put up with him. Well, there's a battle here actually between Tronic and El Truco. You'll be liking this one, Marshall, but unfortunately El Truco, for your sake, has actually just been overtaken and Twanic got away with the DRS.
Yeah, I think El Truco could just be happy with points that every week. So if he gets top 10, he's happy. And where did the mile came out behind El Truco and the fresh mediums?
Yeah, and Ardio picks up another penalty here. This is he needs to
That's
stop
costing
racking
him
up.
the podium, maybe.
Dominus is not
I
too
think
far
he's
behind.
got 3 now.
Here he comes anyway. He's been ridding his ERS, to be honest, trying to get past Swen. Is he finally going to get in here?
Maybe Swen knows that. Maybe Sven knows that Idaho's got penalties, so he's just letting by.
Swen, look at his ERS though.
Yeah, he can just cruise.
Yep.
As that just shows his pace, really. No battery really used, but still up there. As RD sets the fastest lap while using his battery.
Thinking about it, if Ardio then continues to use his battery, if he's able to, then he's gone. Dominus and Boomer rolling through it, I think.
But the problem with RDO right now, he might have overheated his battery, his engine, by staying behind.
Billy's going to go for it on Milan for P11, forces Milan off the track, and Milan has to go for the area you're supposed to take if you run for the track there.
Yeah, I remember Magnussen got a penalty because he got hit off the track there. I don't know why random memories are coming back off this track in real life. Love Russell's crash, then Magnussen getting a penalty. As
of course, in the F2 race as well, for the big crash happened when Jack Aiken Mazepin clipped Aiken into Matsushita and caused that big crash.
I haven't really watched F2 much this season.
I remember that happening when I was out in America.
F2.
Yeah,
F2's so close racing.
You should. It's a good race. Always good racing.
Yeah. I think I watched a Bahrain race and that's about it.
Yeah. But Mick Schumacher could be going strong next year, though. That's what I'm thinking. So what I'm seeing through these end of season tests, he's been up there.
I'd like to see him with Schumacher in F1, but I hope he doesn't crack under pressure because of his surname.
We have seen that before. Bruno Senna, of course.
Betty gets... Yeah, exactly. As Betty gets past Boomer. Boomer's yet to pit still, though.
Yeah. Look at Callum Anderson here. If he gets the move done here, then Connor will be liking this one. He's got
Great move from Callum.
No,
but look
Boomer's
at Boomer.
coming back. No, he hasn't.
Oh, looks like Callum just got a bit scared from Boomer then and just almost pole drive to Betty.
Yep.
As we've got Swen and RDO going at it again. I think Swen almost lost the back end.
Almost, I can see it. Ran off line, Messclass picks up the penalty. That's not going to help him. I don't know what a penalty would help here unless it's gone for another driver. But he's lost a lot of time this one.
Maybe he's overheated his tyres.
I think he was saving the ERS. He's still high on it.
And now Mesclas is within a second of these guys.
What I figured here is that Ardio is only quicker on race pace when he's using the ERS, because when he uses the ERS compared to these guys when they're not using it, he pulls away.
Maybe
And then when he
it's
has
just
no
looking at
ERS,
his tyres as well.
yeah, but when he has no ERS to use as well, then he just comes back. They come back to him.
I forgot Pornage in the lead, still has got pitted. So he'll probably be pitting in the next few laps, which I'm not even going to guess where he's going to come out. As El Trico picks up another penalty. Hate to see it.
Yeah, Bailey's with 3.2 as well. Bailey has got a few penalties for himself as well, though, so
True.
there's a bit out there. Where does El Trico sit in the standings at the minute? Do you know?
Let me have a look at Discord. Oh my god, that's small. So, never mind, that's constructors. Driver standings. And I'd like to load, that'd be great. Yeah, but it looks like my internet's just decided not to come tonight.
Okay, I'll check then. It's always on the Discord, so...
Yeah.
After Canada, El Trico sits 8th.
I think I'd be happy with that, to be fair.
Yeah. Joe-Finn picks up a penalty. There's Boomer into the pits finally, so El Trico's now up to 9th. It's Betty and Callum Anderson.
When leading
Callum
championship at 4 points. The Mesclas, so Mesclas needs to get past him.
Yep.
Pornage currently 3rd in the championship, but he's yet to pit this race.
Boomer's currently down in 14th in the drivers after winning last season. That's what I find interesting.
Yeah, Beamer and Blue G, both like dominant F6 or F7 drivers last season. They've just, I don't know, they just lost the pace, or these guys have just got quicker.
I think they got quicker, because remember, the likes of Ardio, the likes of Mesclas and Swen, they were in the midfield not too long ago. Now look at them.
Like I said earlier, if you practice more, the more time you'll find, and these guys obviously been practicing. Then Pornage is finally pitting to soft tyres, I imagine.
Let's have a look, and yes.
If it's not soft tyres, I'll be confused.
Yeah, they are. By the way, what happened to Visegra? Because he's got a free race ban over there on the driver standings.
I can't remember, to be honest. He might have caused the flip, I'm not sure.
No, because he got it from France. Oh my goodness!
Oh, what
El
happened?
Truco's just annihilated his wing. Oh no!
I was just looking at my phone, and you just shouted.
He clipped that, you know the wall where it kind of like goes in and then comes back out on the track, and there's like that little bit where you can clip it. That's what he's done. He's hit the outside wall, and it completely annihilated him. Surprised he didn't flip there.
Oh wow, he got penalty for staying off the track.
Game. And
I think he's just going to retire.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the open
Safety car,
done.
maybe, please. Please, game.
Well, he is rather slow on the track at the minute, and the car's not coasting, so you never know.
Yeah, maybe.
What does the car do when it sees Atmo? That's what I want to know.
And
Still
the
racing
top
out there.
three, very close to each other still. So we
Yeah,
don't really need a safety car, but
it
it'll
could
be
spice
fun.
up a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's straight to Sway over a second then, but looks like Swen's got a better speed than straight. And look at Mesclas.
Oh, Mesclas is round!
That was
And watch out, because your teammate's coming through. And Sabetti is also going to be coming through there. Yeah, it's a stupid move from Mesclas. If he could wait a little longer, then something that he should have done.
So it's his second in the championship. He doesn't need to be doing risks like that.
Mm.
And now his tyres are probably ruined, so that's his chances of the podium possibly gone.
Oh wait, Eltrud goes King over.
Yeah, did you not know that?
I think I know. I think I knew, but I forgot. But yeah.
Oh. Yeah, solid race to be fair. Eltrico, he was in the points for most of it. So let's see what Pornage can do in them softs. He should be setting fastest laps soon on them softs maybe. And the top three actually separated a bit now.
Yes, mainly because of the fact that Mesclas spun off the side of Swen, but
yeah. He's lucky not to get damaged though, Mesclas. Or has he got damage? I don't think he has.
He has not.
No, he hasn't. He got lucky there though. It was quite a big contact.
Yeah.
And Callum is quite close to Zabetti, and Zabetti's quite close to Mesclas.
And Ponage sets the fastest lap.
And he's in top 10, so extra point coming to his way if he stays with the fastest lap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate, El Truco. Hopefully he'll be on the podium next week. I'm not sure what track it is next week. I think it's Germany, if I'm right.
Yeah, it's Hockenheim there, Monaco. So who knows, if El Truco turns up in Monaco and keeps it clean, there could be a good couple of points
Just
coming.
keep his wing, yeah. As I don't think there's really any battles on track right now. Apart from battle for the lead. How did I miss that?
Swen has been saving his ERS for these moments.
Yeah, and I wonder if Swen knows about RDO's pens.
Yeah, I won't check because I'm not that type of person that checks penalties and ruins it for everyone.
No, neither am I. And El Chico, all you need to do at Monaco is just keep your wing and you'll do well.
Hmm.
And Germany,
if you even break your wing a few times, you still get good points, so...
yeah. Plus it is F6, so we'll probably get a few flips at Monaco especially.
Yeah, I'm especially watching Ardio and Twanak for that one.
Ardio is the one who seems to like the flips. So I think it was him who flipped in Singapore last season.
Yeah.
And he was involved with the flip with... I think it was Twanak who flipped last week.
Yeah. That was a full-on barrel roll, though. That was a complete barrel roll.
It was a perfect barrel roll, yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, Pointage got his way up to 7th now. So, them soft tyres doing them well.
Mm.
I'm not sure where Pointage actually started. Where did he start?
P11, I believe, because whenever we was talking about him qualifying,
Yeah,
it's at the top 10.
P11. Yeah. So, Pointage up 4, Wiley Billy up 8, Cablo down 5. He's here, that's been at the start.
Abmo, Duo,
Yeah.
Matt, up 3 and 4 positions.
I think Matt will be happy to finish this race when it's done. Because I was talking to him earlier, he hates this track.
Yeah.
As Swen is staying behind RDO. So I wonder if he does know about pens. I don't think I've seen Swen's name pop up.
Surprised these drivers haven't made any moves yet, though. I reckon if Swen did make a move, then he could probably pull away a bit.
Yeah, with RDO, look at his battery as well, like 11% right now. As Swen actually picks up a penalty now. But I think that's his first. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
And I know RDO's at least got 6 seconds of pens.
Maybe.
And there's a yellow flag.
It's
Juho. Juho's gone deep at corner.
Yeah, I just had my control disconnect because I ran out of battery. That's always cool.
I just realised Juho's did 17 laps on them softs, not 18 laps. He did do something similar last week. He just took a set of mediums so long.
Just duo things.
Yeah. As can Swen get past to Alpha?
We'll find out in just a moment, I guess.
He's on hot lap, now down to overtake. But RDO has got a bit of a gap.
Toe is strong though, like I have mentioned before.
Ooh.
That is close, he shouldn't have gone to the outside there.
Yeah. And Doomless is catching these guys when they're fighting.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if Doomless has got any pens, so if he hasn't, he'll probably be winning this race.
Yeah, here comes Callum Anderson. Honda Pars eyeing up a move for Sabetti.
I think he's just waiting to the straight with the DRS, but Callum needs to look after his battery, as Sabetti's not really got much left either.
Yeah.
But look at Pointage, he can smell that P5. He can see the P5.
Yeah. I don't know what it is though with F6 and rather like just one name usernames.
There's
and
no
I never see any else.
Well, there used to be like Nexus in here.
Yeah.
But I think them guys have all moved up now, so...
Yeah, Mishu and Mixless are in my division, so is New Zealand Cam. Wait, no, he's left I think actually, so...
Yeah.
Triton Catch is in there now, James Cullis in there. A lot of them moved up.
Oh, is it F5 now?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a reserve though, I think. I don't know if he got moved up though when wait no, because Neon took Cam's position when Cam left. He hasn't scored any points yet. He's took part in 2 races at DNF and them both, so...
But I remember asking him if he's re-signed to PSGL, but he said he forgot to or something. So he must have re-signed. As Matt gets a penalty, which is quite rare for Matt, really. But like I said earlier, he hates this track. And look at Swen all over RDO.
Matt is... Oh, RDO's picking up another penalty. Matt is going to pull off to let them through, to let them go. He's a lap down now, unfortunately, so...
One last lap for him, so he'll be happy as Pointage picks up a pen. As he's right behind Callum Anderson now.
Yeah.
Let's look at the 2 leaders. I think Sven's a bit too far back.
Yeah, well that's going on. Here comes Pointage on Callum Anderson. Callum rather let him through there. Didn't want to fight him, knew he was quicker.
Yeah, that's smart really from Callum.
Yeah.
Pointage on the fresher softs and maybe catch up Sabetti from this. If these 2 start fighting, Callum will just be there to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, I think this is it though. I think this is the moment where the move gets made. With 3 laps to go, it has to be done here.
Is an overtake. It looks closer than other laps.
Don't go to the outside because he's going to defend that, and he's wasted it again.
But he could still get him into turn 3 or 4. I'm not sure which one it is.
In fact, here he comes. I don't know why he's trying to keep behind him like that, though.
Maybe he knows about the penalties and just wants to win them like that.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel as sweet, though, if you win it on penalties
rather
than...
I agree. Yeah.
You'd rather win it outright.
Yeah. As pointage all over Sabetti now, as Sabetti gets a pen.
Yeah.
But can Swain get past RDO down the straight now?
Maybe.
As Pointage gets another pen. Is an overtake. Hot lap
Here we go.
for RDO.
Here he comes. No.
RDO late on the brakes, or was that Swen braking early?
I think Swen went early.
Oh,
RDO's
got deep. He's going for a switchback.
Got the better run out there, but Swen rather not challenge him. Going into the penultimate corner. Never know, Dumblios could still win this race.
He could. He's catching these quite quickly.
In fact, he's in DRS range.
This will be back-to-back wins for Dumblios, I believe, if he gets this win. I look at Swen.
Here he comes. He's got him.
Flying past RDO.
He's got him.
RDO has no answer to that. Well, let's see what RDO can do with his slipstream and DRS now. And it's going to be Swen using his battery.
RDO has literally no battery left. He was in the orange coming through the curve there.
As we've got about a lap and a half left of this Russian GP. And, to be fair, I've seen worse Russian GPs.
There's a collision and Twanak and Wildlow Billy have gone off and Twanak got airborne again.
Oh no. It's going to allow Cavalo into the points, maybe.
And Billy's not happy.
He's weaving again. He likes some weaving.
Yeah. Who's RDO? No, RDO, he's going to go for it.
Pointage has got past Betty, but Pointage has got a couple of penalties. And RDO, yeah, he's all over the Red Bull now. So it's going to be a last lap fight for the top 3.
Wildlow Billy and Twanak are going at it again here. Twanak's been caught again.
No.
Oh, that is rather dirty. That is rather dirty.
I didn't see that. I was watching the leaders.
He pushed him into the wall. That's what I'm going to say.
Oh, that may get investigated after the race.
Yeah, he didn't give him any damage or anything. He just rather pushed him so he scraped it. But it was still a dirty move.
Yeah. As RDO couldn't find a way past Swen. But don't count out doing this with his pens. I have no idea if he's got any or not. I know Swen's got 1. I think RDO's got about 4.
Wait, hang on a sec. Wow.
Matt he's nicked the fastest lap of Pointage.
Well, I know Matt he did take the fastest lap at Australia last season. He wasn't even taking it at China before I took it off him. But yeah, he does get fast lap a few times. And that's another case of it. Twanak's picked up a penalty.
At least Matt's got something out of this race. It's not a point for him, which is not in top 10, but for the confidence in himself, he's got a point.
Yeah.
As RDO, can he get a last lap lunge? I don't think he will.
Callum Anderson picks up another penalty. I'll say another, I don't know how many he's got, but that doesn't matter right now.
As Matt gets another pen.
Yep. Swen the man, has he won already this season? Let's check.
He's won a couple of times this season, I think.
Yep, he's won Baku and Canada. Maybe this is the third one of the season for Swen. He'll win in Russia, but will he win it? RDO won it. Dumblios won it. Mess Class comes second, and it's McLaren 1-2. Swen doesn't need... Sven didn't even finish on the podium there in the end, and that's Duo in the wall.
Yeah.
Just casually being there.
I thought Sven only had 1 seconds. 1 penalty.
Duo on 23 lap old softs.
Oh my god.
And he has
geez.
a puncture actually. He has a puncture.
Just judo type things.
He's nearly done the whole race on a set of softs. Now I know Duo does take his tyres quite long into a race, but I don't think I've ever seen that before.
23 laps in softs. I know it's Russia, but still.
And there he goes.
I think he's going for some donuts. Is he doing some donuts? Nah.
Admo coming to finish P13. I don't think will Duo even make it before the timer runs out there?
Probably not, to be honest.
Oh, there he goes again.
He's gone for another spin.
This is taking Duo spin to a new extreme, this. My goodness. I've never seen this before.
I can tell with your voice breaks.
Yeah.
Voice cracks.
Welcome to F6.
Let's put his spin again.
And this time he's actually picked up wing damage, I think.
So, I just want to say, we really had 3 winners this race. Sven crossed the line first, RDO was first for a second or 2, and Doomlius, out of nowhere, just picking up the win.
So that's why I don't like spoiling penalties, because I like to leave it as a secret for the viewers, and for myself personally. Duo versus timer on clock. Will he make it?
As Callum said, he's got a BS penalty, final lap, and that's cost him P6. If it's that BS, you can just remove it and just ask the stewards.
It depends if it was a warning interrogated penalty, though.
Oh, it could be actually, yeah. As Juho, with 30 seconds left.
Will he make it? This is going to be close. Unless he spins again, this is going to be close. He has to cut the corner and get a penalty. He has to cut it and get a penalty just so he can make it.
Lost it.
There we go. I think that's that. It's like the groundhog incident from NASCAR. Have you ever seen that video where they tried to chase a groundhog around and they catch it, but then they let it go again accidentally? It runs out of their arms and stuff.
No, I haven't seen that.
You should go and watch it. It's funny.
As Jiho, I think he just wanted airtime on that last lap.
Yeah, he made it to the second to last corner. I'll give him that. I think it did classify him in the end, though.
Yeah, it's a McLaren 1-2. I believe that's the first, teammate 1-2 this season.
Smooth operator. What you love to see from the McLaren boys. Of course, I'm a McLaren driver myself.
Which one's Lando, which one's Carlos? Out of these two, would you say?
Well, both similar names, so I guess you can really compare them as that. Domino's finish, Mess Class Portuguese. I think Mess Class is probably science staying, considering he's from the Iberian part of Europe. You give Domino's to Norris.
Should we do podium interviews, or do you need to go anywhere?
I don't like doing podium interviews, to be honest. I'd never think of any questions, so it's pretty much pointless.
Okay then, so we won't have podium interviews today, but what we'll do for next week with Sandre is talk to the top 3, and I might invite Sven, because I've just seen RDO's comment, so...
Yeah.
Just remind me next week to talk to you guys.
Yeah. So that is it for PSGL F6 around Russia. Of course, I'm probably not going to be here next week. Sandra is probably going to be back here. If you want to tune in, same time next week, Thursday night. And yeah, we'll see you then.
Goodbye.